Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. And today it's a Sunday. It's around it's 2 o'clock. You can see that it's 2 o'clock. And today's going to be the last day for the quarantine. That from tomorrow we'll be able to go out without sending text messages like government told us. We'll be able to go out, but we're gonna wear masks and keep our distances and stuff like that. But we can't go too far out of our city, so we might go for a ride. Today I'm gonna talk about my Vespa, my Yamaha. Not yet. I'll make another video on that part. And I want to talk about my Vespa, the difference of why I picked riding my Vespa Coza and why is it so different from a scooter. This is a Vespa and it's not a scooter. Does that make sense? Well, it's in the family of the scooter, but it rides like a motorcycle, but it handles like a Vespa. Let me explain. Let's get into it. I'm gonna make this video straight through without editing and stuff like that. Okay. This is a 1990 Piaggio Vespa. It's a 200cc two-stroke engine, air-cooled, and it works fine. It's got technology right from 1945, right after World War II. Why I say this Vespa is completely different from scooter, which is on automatic. Let me explain. You can see here, like all motorcycles, this is the accelerator. This is the front brake. This is my cruise control. But on this side, this is the clutch. Like on a motorcycle, let me take the cover off. This is the clutch on the motorcycle. This is the clutch on the Vespa. And let me go on this side. And the gear select is here. You can just see it over here. It's got a dot and 1, 2, 3, 4. So you go press this, one back for first, then it goes click click, second, third, fourth. And the back brake is down here like all motorcycles. That's why when I say a Vespa, you ride like a motorcycle, but it handles like a Vespa. 10-inch wheels. Does that make sense? That's the difference from a Vespa and a scooter. And also I've got to add that the Vespa, the sashes itself is steel. What you see, this is all steel. It's got plastic parts like the glove box, that's plastic. The top part, which is the steering wheel, that's plastic. This is This is plastic, the cover, which got some electronics here. And this model comes out with a plastic fender. But generally, the sashes is all steel. Like when you look at a scooter, it's got plastic covering all over the bike. And when you want to get to certain parts, you can start pulling all the plastics off, so you can see the skeleton of the bike. Then you have to put everything back on. But this is a Vespa, two-stroke 200cc Vespa. Okay, the range of this, what I like about the Vespa, can I see you? The Vespa, it has a 6-liter fuel tank. And it gives you maximum, this model gives me maximum kilometers of 130 kilometers. I also take with me a spare canister. This is made by GV. It's a 2.5 liter, and you can see here it says it also 0.65 US gallons. So I'll put here another 2.5 liters of fuel, and I have range of 200 kilometers of fuel. 6 liters plus 2.5. That's okay. That's pretty good. So here in Greece we have a lot of towns and a lot of things. So 200 kilometers of fuel range, I'm pretty good with that. And another thing, what I like it, see on the Coza model, you got the front glove box, like all the Vespas have, lots of them. I also installed this top box, which is I think 32 litre. I can put my helmet and my jacket, and whoop, I also got space under the seat, which only the Coza model has it. The PX and the Raleigh and the other ones don't have this room. Plus I have installed a metal fuel tank, so it's more stable and doesn't puff up. I don't have leaks everywhere. I have taken out my automatic oil mix, and I just add on oil straight into the fuel, which this is a litre, and this lasts for 1,000 kilometers. So yeah, the 1 litre of oil can take me 1,000 kilometers range. Then I gotta find another one. I've done some modifications on this. The Coza normally has hydraulic systems, and the hydraulic reservoir sits up here normally as a tank here. I took that off. What I've done is, the front system, the way it works is, once you press on the back brake, there's a system, a splitter under here, where it sends brake to the back and to the front. And also you got the front cable system as well. And got here, this is where the hydraulic connects, and this is where the back one connects, hydraulic and cable. Because when I ride, I tend to use my both brakes, front and back, at the same time. I don't like it when it goes 70% behind and 30% forward. I use my front brakes and it has locked up on me. I've fallen, so I disconnected the front brakes. I got just the cable. Plus I did this ancient technology, so when I apply pressure here, this thing doubles it, and I got good front brakes. It can lock up if you're not careful. And another thing which I did is, I took off my back hydraulic brakes. Let me see if I can, there you go. Down here is my system. That's my back brakes. So I disconnected all hydraulics. I got cable. It's more reliable, and it doesn't stuff up on me because I have fallen because the system just stopped working on me. So from that piece, I'm complete. I got brakes all the time, and I don't have to worry about if the rings are stuffing up and stuff like that. And it tends to happen when you're traveling and when you're coming back from a travel, or when you're going for a travel. When you check, they look fine, but they just happen to stuff up about 100 kilometers as you leave, and you got no brakes at all. And when you're in the middle of a town or something, you're stuffed. You got no brakes. Okay, let me check. Oh, I got a paper so I can remember what I'll have to say. Oil change. Oil change in the Vespa. Never. The Vespa has no oil in the engine itself. It has oil in the gearbox, which is 250 milliliters. It's just like a soft drink, a small soft drink, and you change it like once a year. 250 milliliters in the gearbox. You change it once a year, once every 2 years, depends how long and how much you ride it. Some people just put Vaseline, oils, and they might leave it for like 5 years. They last a good long time. No oils in the engine, so no maintaining. Okay, that's pretty good. Adjusting your chain, your sprockets, and oiling your chain. So the Vespa has got nothing of that. The Vespa is a direct drive. It goes from the gearbox straight to the back wheel. So you got no issues of every now and then carrying spray cans, so you can maintain and put some spray on it. get that gunk off. All you have to do is just wash the bike when you come back from a trip. That's pretty nifty. Servicing the bike every 5,000 kilometers. If you ask a lot of people who ride around Vespa and how often they go, we service our bike when it breaks down, because in the engine, in the model itself, it's got like 3 moving components. That's it. Plus you keep count on when you change your discs on your clutch. Yeah, you gotta be careful on that. What else is there? Your electronics, you never know when your electronics might fail. So you can carry spares with you, a spare magneto electrical system with you. What do you carry? That's about it, yeah. You got no servicing adjusting your valves. You got nothing timing change. You got nothing. Clean your carb out with carb cleaner. That's about it, and you're good to go. You carry a second spark plug with you, so if one fails, you got to have a second one with you. And plus, you can carry 2 or 3 spark plugs. So €3 ends up at this big. You put it in the glove box, you got no problem. Tires and wheels. These type of wheels are 10-inch wheels. They split. They got 5 bolts, and you pull them apart. I tend to get a pair of tires every year. Every 6 months, I change them from back and forth. Put the back one to the front to the back, and they last me about a year and something. And they come out cheap. They can come out from a pair from €50 and all the way to €200. Depends how much money you want to spend on the bike and how much money you got in the pocket to spend. What else have I got here? That's about it. I didn't have anything else. My setup here is I got this, so I can place my phone, so like GPS. I have a compass. It's not completely accurate. I also got a bicycle horn, ding dong bell. And what else? Yep, let's talk about the lights. Okay, the lights on the Coza are pretty good. They're not the best, but they're pretty good. So the ones you see up here, the 2 smaller ones, they are connected to the high beam. So as soon as I turn on my high beam, these 2 small ones just go whack. That's very good. The bar down here is connected to my driving light. It has burnt out, and I use this bar, and it's got the same, strength of light. It's like an 18 volt, and it makes good light just as much as that one. It's a support light, and I use that every now and then. Now this one, it's got 4 functions. When I turn on the bike, when it's running, it has an angel light. Then this has 3 functions, which is low beam, then it's got high beam and flash. Let me try this out. I think this, I got this connected straight to the battery and not to the system. So I got, that's high beam, turns off, that's low beam, and this is flash. So you can see it over there on the wall. That's flash, high beam, low beam, and off. And my angel eyes, it's connected to my driving light. And that's the setup of the Vespa. It's got a Kickstarter, which is helpful. It has electric start as well. You gotta make it a few times. And it stops. It's still cold. My gauges here are pretty simple. My lights are continuously on. I don't turn them off ever. Plus it's stuffed up in here, so I've got connected so they work continuously. I got my high beam and driving light. I added this switch because it's original burnt out. This is for flash. And on this side you got your indicators, left and right. Look at the light is very dim. I got the indicator, which is left and right. Down here is the horn, and this is my starter. This switch is for my the extra light. This switch here is for my bar light. Now the Coza, it's got a RPM counter, and my speedo with my bike has 91,792 kilometers, and I got another like just under 8,000 k's, almost 8,000 k's and something before I clock it. And I'm going to make a video when I clock this. My RPM counter, it doesn't work. My fuel gauge works, that's good. This doesn't work. I've taken this off, I've put it on another Vespa, and it doesn't work. I've pulled off my friend's one and I put it on my one. It works. So my electrical cable system, it's okay, but this thing is this one is stuffed up. I have also applied a side stand on the Coza. It has one from the factory, but it's an extra. I found one and I placed it, and I like the way it sits on the side. I've also going to install this. It's another rev counter. I might pull this apart later on and install in here, but for the time being I'm going to try set it here, and when I get the time and have the patience, pull this apart, pull this apart as well, and install in here. There's not much room in here. It's about maybe 4 centimeters, but these are much longer. It's about 6 centimeters. So before I actually start pulling this apart, I have to do my homework. Look, my papers and everything falling down. Yeah, and generally that is my Coza. Last day of the quarantine. This is for standby. This is not 100% that it's off. What do you call it? The quarantine is off. They're gonna let us out to roam. If there's gonna be more victims, they're gonna lock us up again. That's for sure. Yeah, that's my Vespa Coza. I wanted to do a video of this. I have all these stickers. Some of them are from friends, and some of them I have been, like from France. Where is it? Hios, Kefalonia. Where is the other one? And not all the other ones. I've been to the rest of the places. I've been to Athens. I've been to Trikala. I've been to Athens. Serbia. That's another one they gave me. Yeah. Okay, I hope you liked my video. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, once everything is finished and I can go out for a souvlaki, because I love souvlaki. Okay guys, catch you next time and see you on the road. Okay, bye, out.